Well, let's see if this is a crime, because would you say yes to a proposal at the Olympics? Oh, wow.
Wow.
So there actually have been a few engagements proposals at the games. Take a look at one between two badminton players. This one came right after she won gold. The critics, perhaps some people in the audience, saying this takes away from what female athletes have achieved.
Really?
So would you mix your diamonds with your Olympic gold?
Listen, I can't imagine A, ever winning Olympic gold, or B, wanting a proposal that's so public. But I think there are a lot of people who love these grand gestures. I just want to know, if you were a loser, like if you lost, would the proposal be a better choice? Because in a way, I think it would be. The quiet, like you're feeling down in the dumps, you tried your best, you lost it all. You go back to the Olympic Village, which are apparently very sexy.
Yes.
And all of a sudden you get a proposal there. Are we kind of into that idea?
No.
I think it's kind of nice.
So that's the number one thing. Is like, if I lose, if that's what you're planning, if I lose, honey, read the room. Do not ask me. You're gonna get hand gestures.
No.
And I can't do any of them on air right now. No. Like, now? Wait a minute. I trained for 4 years. I lose, and now you want to ask me?
But wouldn't that make you, put you in a better mood if you were wanting?
It would upset me more.
Oh.
It would upset me more. Listen, I think there are 3 key things. It's very interesting to see how women are very fussy about where and when. For me, it's the most important thing is, are we on the same page? Are you sure I'm gonna say yes? That should be your main concern. Also, have you paid attention to the type of ring I like? Because if you come at me, it doesn't matter where we are, and I don't like the ring, well, I'm gonna be doing the performance of a lifetime.
I feel like I'm against public proposals in general.
Why?
Because it's supposed to be like a private moment between two people. This is how I feel. And like, you're gonna be comparing the ring to the Olympic gold. It's gonna like fall short no matter what, isn't it? Like,
Unless it's a really big ring.
3 carats and up, she'll be just fine.
I want to write what Nancy wrote to us on Facebook, because this is really interesting. She says, I'm curious, do any male athletes propose from the podium when they win? So think about it. They win gold. Do they pop off and run and try to find their partner? Do they sacrifice their own moment of glory to declare their love for their partner? I've only ever seen them swoop in when the woman is basking in glory, and they make the focus their relationship, not her accomplishment.
No.
So that is where I do agree. I think the majority of the audience kind of feels this way. Someone who has worked so hard, and if you're lucky enough to be there and you're lucky enough to win gold, and you propose, you are disrespecting all the work that I put in to get there. And to me, I would say, I love a public proposal, don't get me wrong. I think you gotta read the right moment, and you gotta know your woman. Maybe she does like public gestures, and maybe she's like Cynthia and wants it to be private. But I think in that moment, if it's always gonna be linked with you win gold and then this happens, I'm like, let me have my moment. You can have any other time in the world, and you're also taking away from the other athletes. The person who won silver, the one who won bronze, they'd be like, who's this chump? You know what I mean? What'd you do?
Who's ever listened to a person who wins silver and gold?
This may shock you all, but I've never qualified for the Olympics.
What? Oh, wow.
Despite never trying. And I feel like if I did, I would want it to be just about that. My romantic relationship is private and it's personal. I don't know. You shared that you got engaged later, afterwards.
There are worse places, though. I actually did a search on Ranker that listed, do you want to hear some of the worst places they suggest are to propose? So don't ever propose at a funeral. That's number one. Like anybody would do that, right?
Shoot.
Don't ever, I guess this has happened before. Someone tried to propose in or near a porta potty. Don't do that.
Yeah. Speaking from personal experience, don't do that.
And then also, again, people don't like it when you propose at weddings. I think that's a no.
That's a no.
Because you are standing on someone else's day and all they're planning to do the proposal. Don't do that. But I just want to shout out, because this audience really is not here for this proposal at the Olympics. I want to shout out any man who makes a plan. Thank you very much. If you've gone through all the trouble thinking about it, having the ring, talking to family, making sure I'm all for that guy. But there was a guy who used his moment. Remember at the Grammys years ago, there was a guy who used his moment. He won and he proposed to his girlfriend. So men do use their moments to, shout out the women that they love.
That's fair. Okay.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.